Let's talk about change. You know, I've had the opportunity to speak with quite a few men recently, and I'm actually a example of this in my past as well. And there seems to be this common theme where when men want to change, it doesn't exactly happen until there's a major catalyst, right? We tend to sit in our own crap a lot of times until we have something in life, right? We get fired and we can't pay our bills, and your car gets repoed, and you get kicked out of your apartment because you can't make the rent payment, or your wife tells you that she wants a divorce, or you lose somebody really close to you, right? We tend to talk about how we want to change and the things that we want to do, and sometimes we'll start to do some of those actions. And this ties into one of my previous videos about identity. If you haven't watched that, it's a longer one, so you'll find it on TikTok or YouTube only. But with that being said, this is a big problem where people think that if you just do some actions sometimes, that will create change. But telling yourself you want to change and actually changing who you are two completely different things. When you start believing you are somebody different, you will start acting differently, right? But the sooner that we can get out of this mindset as men that we're just going to tolerate things, and the sooner that we can actually get to a point where we don't need a major catalyst in our life, the better off we'll be, right? I've heard it time and time again from men where their wives, and this seems to be the most common area where you see this, right, is in a romantic relationship, whether you're married or just been with the same partner for a long time, but they end up saying, that they're going to leave you or they want a divorce. And then the men start putting in the work. That's when they start putting in the work. And the typical response from the other partner is, why did you wait until I wanted to leave for you to start making change? And the thing is that you hear it all the time where the pain of staying the same will become greater than the pain of change. And that's when change will actually happen, right? And it's true. Like, you hear it put all different ways by different people. And that's the truth behind it, is it's not until that pain gets so great that you actually want change. But you can reprogram your mind before having to wait for that painful event that's going to drastically change your life to be a catalyst for change within yourself. You can make small changes in changing your mindset on a daily basis through affirmations and positive feedback to change the way you think and create that change today. Because if you just tell yourself, hey, I want to change, I want to try to change, and you tell yourself, oh, I should change, right? You're not going to. But if you can figure out your why should you change? Is it your spouse? Is it your kids? Like, is it important to them? Is it important to you? That's the primary thing, right? It has to be important to you. And when you make it important to you, then you can start taking those steps to change your mindset and consistently reprogram yourself to create the change in your life.